bestest friend, yeah, she my bestie.
Hey! Oh, that's not the show we're on today. We are on. Now we're on that show. Yeah. What's going on, nation? You got Keith Bell sitting here live in the lab, coming to you here on a Saturday noon Central Time, -6 GMT. Got a short little show today for you guys. It's about a proposition. I have a proposition. Hey, look how red my face is. Yeah, it's matching my shirt, matching my hat. It's not even Valentine's Day today. Just kicked off what did I do today? About 50 some odd kilometer ride this morning on the old Peloton. Yeah, I got off about, 35 minutes ago, so you can see I'm still flushed. Anyways, hey, always showing up. Hey, I have a proposition for you guys. I have something that if you are a creator, if you're a creator or you're an aspiring creator and you don't know where to start, you have all this knowledge in your head. You have all this experience in your head. No, that's not working either. Jeez. You have all this knowledge in your head. You have all this experience in your head. You want to unlock it, but you don't know how, you don't know where, you don't know what to do. Well, I have an invite for you. The Business Athlete Performance Lab is a place for you. It is a place where we are inviting creators, entrepreneurs, business leaders, wantrepreneurs. And that's not a knock, just a reality. You want to be an entrepreneur, but you don't know how to start. Maybe you have a big career and you're looking for a side hustle, but you don't know how to get started. As Justin Welsh says, get to a point of 65% of replacing your income, then you're on your way. It's like training for a marathon. You train to 70%. Because you know you can kill, you know you can do the remaining 70%. So you have this knowledge in your head and you're like, I don't know how to unlock it. I got this great gig. I got a full-time job. And I really want to take this knowledge in my head and I really want to do something with it. Well, come to the lab. Come join us in the Business Athlete Performance Lab and unlock that knowledge. We're going to package it up, create a course for you. And then we're going to sell your knowledge. We're going to sell your knowledge to the world. The same way that Apple did for developers with the App Store, we're going to do the same thing for creators in the Creator Store, the Business Athlete Performance Lab. So if you're a creator or you're somebody who wants to be a creator and you desire to share what's going on in your head, come talk to us. Let's take that knowledge, let's unlock it. Let's create a course. Let's turn you into a thought leader. Let's create your personal brand behind your knowledge. Let's elevate you beyond what you even believe you can be elevated to. Let's take that knowledge, put it into the lab, get it into the academy, the Business Athlete Performance Lab Academy. Then we're going to sell it. We're launching a series of courses, how to achieve your biggest goals in 100 days. So maybe you want to learn how to run a marathon. Maybe you want to become an entrepreneur. Maybe you want to start a podcast. Maybe you want to start a personal brand. Well, all these things that you want to do, all these things require showing up. Show up every single day. That's what you will learn here in the lab. You will learn how to show up because the curriculum is going to require you to show up. But it's not a DIY situation. Not a DIY situation at all, frankly. It's a situation where you join the lab, select your goal, get assigned an accountability partner, and off to the races you go. Off to the races you go to achieve that big, hairy, audacious goal you want to achieve. Unlocking what you're desiring inside of you. So bring your knowledge to the lab, the creator in you, the entrepreneur in you, and let's unlock it. We don't have room for everyone. Limited space available right now. People are taking us up on this. So the ambition here is we're building a business in the open, is to find some early stage creators who want to come in and take that knowledge of theirs and wrap it up and package it up. And here's what you're going to get from us. You're going to get a framework. You're going to get a support team. You're going to get the ability to run your own podcast within our network, newsletter within our network. We've got all the tools. We got the experience. We got people. Just bring your knowledge and then we'll do a revenue share. We'll help market it. We'll help you sell it. And then we'll literally do a revenue share. So think of the same thing that Apple did for the developers of the world. We are aspiring to do the same thing for creators in the world. So I invite you, creators, to join the lab. Come knock on my door. Come drop me an email. Come say, hey, Keith, I want to be a creator. I don't know where to start. Can you help me? My answer is going to be yes. I can assure you. And I will lay all of the details of the framework that we are working on and share it with you so that you can be successful. So that's what I'm going to leave you guys with today. The offer, the invite, the proposition. Come join us in the lab. Come bring your knowledge to us. Let us unlock it for you so you can create this passive income stream. What do you think of that? Can even teach you how to be a podcast host. So I'm going to get out of here on a Saturday. Got some personal things I can share with you guys. I'm off to, as we know, my son got his license a couple weeks ago. We're off to do some car shopping today. So that is going to keep Uncle Keith from the lab busy this afternoon, keeping those priorities straight. So again, I'm going to get out of here. I invite you guys, creators, entrepreneurs, business leaders, athletes, retiring athletes. You need a place to go? Come join us here in the lab. And more importantly, come join me Monday to Monday, live in the lab with Keith Phillips. We bring guests in the lab, inspiring conversation, interesting human beings. And some days just me. Some days you get just the monologue, you get an opinion, you get some anecdotes, you get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So I'm going to get out of here. Going to go do some car shopping, and I'll see you guys here tomorrow in the lab, noon Central, 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Pacific, -6 GMT. We drop here on YouTube, X, and LinkedIn. And then on all of the podcast platforms after that as well. Content everywhere to inspire you, to hold you accountable, to keep you interested. I'm getting out of here. I'm Keith. I'm live in the lab.